Hey guys, what's up? So my grandparents, they have this chicken hennery out here. I don't eat meat, but they do. So they like to grow these chickens, and they bring them some food waste sometimes. Me personally, I would just like to set them free, and so, because I pity them, they're here locked up, then they get killed for food. But I can't do that because I don't want to get in trouble with my grandparents. They'll then if I do that, they'll not let me be here anymore growing the vegetables. So yeah, sometimes they come feed them. They bring them some rations and food waste. Yeah, and sometimes I see the cats, the wild cats that are around. They come over here and they eat their food. They steal the food from them, from the chickens. And they'll come next to the food. They'll sit next to the food. There's the little food places where they eat. They'll sit there and they'll just sit next to it and start eating. Like, they have the adrenaline rush. They have the adrenaline going on. Like they're ready to fight or to run away anytime, any second. And the chickens know that they don't have a chance against the cat, so they just they acknowledge the cat's presence. They adopt a defensive posture, and they fall back. They let the cat eat the food. Yeah, and the cat also knows that they don't have a chance against him. One or two of them, or even three, they don't have a chance because the cat is really fast. They don't really have a chance against its speed or its reflexes or its claws. So they fall back and they group up. They stay together. But the cat is meanwhile the cat is eating the food, and he also alert, always keeping an eye on the chickens because he knows that they don't have a chance against him, like 1-on-1 or 2 or 3-to-1. But if they gather up like 10 of them, if they come at him all together like 10 or 20, they can hurt him because they also have claws on their feet and they have big beaks, and they can peck the hell out of other animals if they are together. So numbers make strength, right? And well, the cat sits there eating the food, but he's ready to move away, and eventually he will move away. If they come at him all together, he will grab the food and they will run away. All right. So, yeah. Chicken hennery out here. But to do a little throwback to the stuff that I was talking the other day, to the production 101 segment, production values 101 segment, I would like to make a comparison between vegetable production and music production, because I see some similarities on those two types of productions. Alright, so like sometimes when you're producing music, if you're working with somebody in the studio, like people always want to have like the best quality in their music, right? They want to sell their music and they want to have the best audio quality. And sometimes they will go like, yeah man, I wanna record this music, this CD with top quality, and I wanna have like the highest sample rate. I'm gonna record this with 96 or 128 kHz kilohertz of sampling rate, and like 24-bit sample resolution, and I'm gonna use the best analog compressors and the best mastering tools. I'm gonna make a really high quality CD so I can sell this to the people, so people will buy this. But then sometimes they forget that the people don't really buy the technology that they're putting into the CD, into the music that they're recording the music with, and people don't really care about the sample rates or the beat, about the sample rates or the sample frequencies or the bit rates. and what people care about is the music, right? So if the music is bad quality, if they hear the music and don't like it, they will not buy the CDs, they will not buy the tracks of iTunes or Amazon or whatever, and then you will not make any money, right? Then they will not sell the music, and they will not make any money. So so the technical means that you use to produce your stuff are important, but they're not the most important thing. The most important thing is the product itself and the quality of the product, right? So like for instance, in the case of the music, people sometimes perform bad when they're recording in the studio. They miss the notes, or the kind of music that they play is not the best, it's not what people like to hear. So, and then sometimes they don't know why the people won't buy their music. Well, it's because of that. It's because the music was not well played, or didn't really write the type of music that people want to buy or want to hear. Okay, so yeah, and then well, if it's not like, if you are running a record label and you have people working for you, then you'll have problems, because you will not get any money, and you'll have to fire your workers. All right, if you lose the clients, if you lose the customers, you'll have to fire your workers. Like if you want to see an example of that, I've even made a graphic so you can understand better what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have this graphic here. If you are producing something in a company, if you have workers working for you and you have customers, like this is a graphic that illustrates what I was talking about. You see here, you have on the bottom line, you have the clients lost, the customers lost, when you start losing customers because they don't like your product. And here that's on the X line, and on the Y line, on the Y line, you have the workers laid off. Okay, so the amount you can see here, this line, this linear line, represents the relation between the clients lost and the workers laid off. All right, the clients that you lose when you cannot sell your product, and the workers that you will have to lay off as a result of that. All right, so here the line represents the failed production and bad management on your project. All right. Okay, so back to my production here, so you can see what I've been doing. I want to show you a little bit of my work here. So these rows here have turnip greens seeded. See what I was talking about the other day. This is the cats' work. The cats come here and they dig holes because they see me. Sometimes when I'm seeding, they are here next to me. They are watching what I'm doing, and then they come next to me, and they when I go away, they come here to see what I've been doing. They think that I'm caching something, like some dead animal or some food, and they come and dig the holes, so they find out what I've been seeding, alright, what I've been caching on the ground. They think that I was caching some food. They see me caching something when I'm seeding the seeds, then they come and dig the holes, and they make a mess over here, and then I have to clear this away. Okay, so here I have turnip greens on these rows. I think some of them are already popping. There's a lot of weeds here because I didn't use the weed killer. There's some weed killers that you can buy to put on the ground before you plant your stuff. You can use a product like a poison to kill these weeds, but I didn't use anything. I didn't buy the product to apply it, and I did not apply it, so I have a lot of weeds. I have to pull them out manually. So you can see here, this is already turnip greens that are growing here. These small things here, these are turnip greens. You have some more over there. I see them like with 15 centimeters of space between each bunch of seeds. I put little bunch of seeds with 15 centimeters of space, so you can see some here, another there, another there, and so on. So here on these lines too. You can see here little turnip greens, and lately it's been raining a lot, so I didn't really have to water these too much. Was lucky with that. Like in the past 2 weeks I just came here like 4 or 5 times to water because it's been raining almost every day. You can see here some more little turnip greens there. Oh, see what I mean? Fucking cats came here. They dig holes on this shit because I was seeing stuff here the other day. Yesterday. Look the footprints, the cat footprints all around. See? Fuck this shit up every day. So yeah, I was sitting here. See what I said? Fucking cats. Here I have the lettuces. See, they're getting really big, really nice. See there? Really nice lettuces, purple lettuces. Have a big core. Well, these don't have yet, but they will have when they're fully grown. Have a big core. Really nice stuff. Here's some more. And the strawberry tree is growing. The strawberry tree is growing there, in the middle of the green stuff. Strawberry tree there. This one.